All right, Shalom. Call on Yahweh Bashin Yahushua. Shalom to the elect. Now, this video just getting on these proud ass women. Women, hey, the most I gonna force y'all to get in order. Men, we just gotta focus on ourselves and focus on Yahweh Bashin Yahushua so we can be guided and filled with knowledge and etc. during these times. See, women though, man, y'all out of fucking line. Even if you try to treat a woman good, she be out of line. But that's all thanks to Esau. And us as well, because we went off as a nation, so that's part of our judgment. But when shit the fan, man, once people see how real shit is in society, that Esau been fooling everybody and got this little mirage up, this facade, this false safety net, man, people gonna bug out. And that's when people gonna want to cleave to certain people, be around certain areas. They're gonna get in order. They're gonna speak plainly, like the scriptures say. So let me see. Let me go into this article right here. I've been reading a lot of articles lately too, so you Akim, man. Sometimes check out some of these articles. It says Bloomberg writer moans it's getting harder to be a woman in America. But they want to be equal. They want the same rights. They want to make more than a man. Women, I don't need no man. Oh man, I heard that shit so much. I don't need no man. But the next thing you know, they be calling on a man for certain shit. They say they don't need no man, but when they're in trouble, they call the policeman. If it's a fire, they call the fucking fireman. They need repairs around the house, they call the repairman. The plumber. When they waiting on their mail, they waiting on the fucking mailman. Sometimes now you got a woman in the mix of that too. The electrician. All this shit, man. The mechanics. The word mechanic ain't for mechanics, it's mechanics. You need men. All that shit about you don't need no man. But these women, man, they gonna look up and realize, like, hold up. Then all these men, they so weak and pussy. Shit. Women, they kind of stray away from men any goddamn way. They just want to go deal with women. So let me read on some more. It says Bloomberg columnist Claire Sutter claimed in a new piece on Wednesday that no paid family leave and abortion laws may be a new breaking point for working women. The article title is Getting Harder to Be a Woman in America, insisting that women are now falling behind in the workforce due to lack of financial support and abortion rights. You see, what happened was women was using that shit, they got hoeing and fucking around doing bullshit. They just go cash out and pay that shit. So they ain't got to take care of no kid for no 18 years. Now, they being forced to be mothers. And see, what they forgot was when you because I come from a household where my stepfather and my mother, they worked together and put their shit together, their resources together, and made that shit work for years. That's a plus. And see, when you got trust in a bond like that, Esau can't infiltrate that shit and fuck it up, and you gonna thrive. But see, a lot of these women, man, they let Esau get in their head with this feminist movement, all this other different stuff. Women's rights, my body, my choice, all that shit, and had them thinking that they don't even need a man at all. Allowing Eve to have gun license, all this shit, feeling like they equal to a man. Then when shit hit the fan, look what type of articles coming out. Now it says, U.S. welcomes the employment and economic advancement of women, yet doesn't actually support them. We finally hit a breaking point, said the Verbs. In light of overturning the Roe v. Wade in June, she recalled several ways the United States allegedly fails women, among other things. She criticized the inability to pass paid family leave as well as a verdict in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. And that fucking trial, that shit was a joke. I watched some of that stuff. It says Stacey Abrams, which is crazy because, hey, that's all spiritual. We come from Abraham. It says it's lethal to be pregnant in Georgia if you are a black woman during MSNBC segment. These facts tumble around in my mind. They feel unrelated, but they are not. They are a byproduct of a system that is working as intended to allow for the unemployment and economic advancement of women without actually supporting them. Set of claim. Let me exit this off. I'm not trying to see that ad. While she recognized the cost of paid family leave will be expensive, she continued to lament how the U.S. indifference towards women hurts its economy. And see, Esau let women do that shit so they can boot shit up and go buy all that shit and ultimately split the households. So once women depend on the government for substance, they can't have no man. That's one of the main questions. Are you single, married, or whatever, widowed or whatever? That determines the fact of women getting these perks, these benefits. And this is not a I hate women video and all that, because personally I get a lot of women and I hear the stuff that they talk about and I understand on a high level. And the Wadi how about she ain't shot for that. I just want to make this stand because there'll be women that watch. Women, hey, you don't get yourself in order, the Most High gonna force you to get in order. And when the Most High forces you to get in order, it's very uncomfortable. It's more uncomfortable than getting in order yourself. Now it says, she wrote, we don't seem to want to actually fix any of this. It says a granting American women the kind of economic and social support enjoyed by their peers in other countries would cost hundreds of billions of dollars. But the option we're left with to expect women to go at it alone, I'm sure it meant to say go at it, say arguably costs just as much. She also said the Council on Foreign Relations estimated that the economy could grow by 4.3 trillion in 5 years if women participated in the labor force as much as men. But see, you know why they're not? Because they're not built for that. Women are built to be nurturing, to be loving, to be affectionate, to be mothers, to help raise kids up, while the man is out in that workforce building, making the highways. Because when we talking, they don't need no man. When for no man out there on that road and that pavement, your ass won't be going to work. A man created DoorDash and Uber Eats, so y'all can go get that little gig economy money. All this shit. The banking system set up by men. So all that I don't need no man shit, that's a fucking joke. And that's a proud ass statement to say. It's like me knowing I want a family eventually. Lord's willing, if it's meant. I said I don't need no woman, but I want a damn family though. That don't make no sense. I said this argument has always made me uneasy. Why do we need an economic incentive to do the right thing? But it's a helpful reminder there's no upside to the way we do things now, yet America still refuses to act, she wrote. And Esau not gonna act. Esau got y'all in a trick bag. All this right here is to cause order out of chaos. Create some chaos and confusion and bring the order in. And that's all Esau gonna do, man. So let me pull these precepts I'm in this video and go back. The book of Isaiah, the heart also of the wrath shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerer shall be ready to speak plainly. And when shit the fan, people that talking shit and act like I don't want to hear none of this stuff or hear these words, y'all gonna want to understand, y'all gonna want to know. Y'all gonna speak plainly. Y'all ain't gonna be talking shit and mumbling under your breath and shit. Y'all gonna want to take heed and listen back. Damn, maybe the Lord is really dealing with these type of guys, and they actually know what's going on and know how it's supposed to move. Because certain men that you see, you might look at them now and think it's just an average person. Oh, this nigga work here and do this and do that. Man, you're looking at your future rulers and judges of the earth, man. Not looking at just no average men. And you men have to keep that in mind too. You know, be humble, because like the scriptures say, before honor is humility. So, you know, you be humble, but also knowing in your mind, the Most High can put you on a level so high. Man, words can't even describe it all the way. Let me see what the precept I want to get. Let's see here. The book of Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And people, I've spoken to people about this numerous times. They still can't grasp this. Like, why men can have that, but the women can't have 7 men. Because for one, that's super unclean. And your body not set up for that. A man can go mate. It's natural. That's nature. Just Esau programmed the society to be against nature, to be more digital and not natural, to be more artificial instead of official. But once this shit hit the fan, man, the stuff that's gonna go down, oh man, y'all gonna be lined up. Y'all gonna be bringing friends, your sisters. Y'all gonna be bringing them. Like, look, just take us in. We just want to be with you. We want to know what you know, and we want to do what you say. And it seems far-fetched right now, man, but when chaos going on, people snap out of that fake-ass shit real quick. And the ones that don't, man, they just be fooled, man, for the prey out here. Oh, food for the predators, I should say, not the prey. Now, let me see. Let me go to another precept. Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 12. I won't even go get these other precepts, but I'm going to get them, then I'll just end this off. And I says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden ways of Ophir. And that's talking about a man that's into these scriptures, a man that's applying these scriptures to their life, man, actually walking a certain way. Not just no average nigga that you see out. Most of these niggas don't know what the fuck going on. So when they get swept away and moved out of the way or whatever happened to them, man, how about Shah? Gonna make them shine, make certain men shine so bright and so glorious amongst all this darkness. People just gonna be like moths. Mainly women, because you know women love shiny things. They're gonna be like moths to a flame, man, to a light. It says in the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 10, more to be desired are they than gold, yeah, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. That's how men gonna be, man. And this precept go with something else too as well, but it also applies to what I'm talking about. Now it says, book of Proverbs chapter 8, verse 19 says, my fruit is better than gold, better than fine gold, and my revenue than the choice silver. Now the fruit, like the scriptures say, bring me fruit, meat for repentance. Man, the most high fruit is better than gold, man. So if you're part of that fruit, you're gonna be shining. That wisdom gonna make your face glow. That knowledge gonna promote thee, like the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall promote thee. Roughly paraphrasing. The revenue that the Lord brings, because the real revenue, I had bookmarked a video, I ain't gonna pull it up, but I'm gonna watch it a little bit more of it later. I started watching just a little bit. Real revenue is gold and silver. But this other revenue, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, like the scriptures say, knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of thy times in the book of Isaiah. Man, that revenue top everything on this earth. But you still got the elites and these other rabbis or whatever pastors, they still trying to figure these scriptures out. But you got a man like myself and greater that know this whole role inside and out and walk it, man. That revenue is better than choice silver. So let me see. I'm trying to decide if I want to get one more precept in this song. No, that's it. I was trying to think of something else, but it ain't hit me right away, so I ain't gonna prolong it. But yeah, that's all I want to bring out, man. You know, all that free right shit with these women and all that. They didn't realize Esau still got everybody up under their jurisdiction, so to speak. So the women, man, get yourselves in order, while men get themselves in order. And if not, the Lord just gonna force you to get in order when she hit the fan, because it's coming. So I just want to bring this out. I don't want to this edifying call all y'all about Shin Yahweh Shah and Shalom to the left.